There are times when I feel that God is telling me to do something, but I can't see far enough down the road to see what the outcome is going to be. So, I might brush the thought aside. Have you ever done anything like that? Let's talk about that today on your morning cup of inspiration. The Bible gives us such an example, although a much tougher decision than any decision I've ever had to make in my lifetime. In Genesis 22, verse 2, the Bible tells us that God asked the impossible of Abraham. He said, "Take your son, your only son, yes, Isaac, whom you love so much, go to the land of Moriah and go and sacrifice him as a burnt offering on one of the mountains which I will show you." Now remember, Abraham and Sarah were beyond childbearing years when Isaac was born, and he was the son that God had promised to them. And even the name Isaac means laughter because he brought him so much joy. But Abraham, totally trusting in God, did exactly what God told him to do. And now Isaac had to be somewhere between maybe 18 and 20 years old. And as they were making their way up to the place of the sacrifice, he asked his father, "Where's the sacrificial lamb?" And Abraham replied prophetically in verse 8, he said, "God will provide a sheep for the burnt offering, my son." See, and they both walked together. See, it had to cross Isaac's mind that he was going to be the sacrifice at one time there, right? But he continued on with Abraham. Both father and son were in cooperation with each other. And this is the perfect picture of what happened at Calvary. Jesus willingly went to the cross to die for our sins. God the Father and Jesus the Son, they were in cooperation with each other. The Father sent his Son, and the Son willingly went. God bless everyone. Look forward to seeing you again for another morning cup of inspiration. Have a wonderful day.